The middle ground.
Hello everybody, welcome to Middle Ground with Emma Abagalus Kanon, Wendy Akomalafekalu. I am April May and we've got Chillz here as a guest. Chillz is a sound engineer plus musician plus
professional
cool guy
fanboy.
plus like dreadhead plus everything. Pink shirt wearer plus everything. How are you doing, Chillz?
Honey.
It does listen, whatevs. It's all pink. What's going on, Chillz?
I'm trying my best.
Is it really all pink?
No, it's not.
It's not.
Like, is that really salmon?
I don't really know. I'm just.
Is there a color called salmon?
This is blush pink.
It's a shirt.
It's blush pink.
No, but really, there's a color called salmon.
Wow, guys.
Yes, now. It looks like the.
Okay, guys. So
I don't know. This is an
sorry.
honest question. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. So Chillz has a single out called More.
Oh my god.
How's that going?
To be Googling
Fine.
everything.
It's been out for time now, so.
But how's it going? I saw you hit like 1 million listens
On
on
Spotify.
Platinum Daddy.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. What's going on, everyone? How have you been? Everybody. Wendy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Actually.
Don't boys pay for weddings in Nigeria?
I mean, they do, but the tradition,
The norm.
the norm is that, the bride's family pays for the wedding.
So you could have actually got married like twice now.
I'm confused about that, because I think that what happens at the traditional wedding happens at the bride's house. So that's what that means, Abby. But I think the whole idea of like the church reception wedding is normally on the groom. All right? The groom sorts that out.
Mm-hmm.
No?
People do pay, like grooms do pay.
Let me ask you a question. Have you been like an active participant in the wedding? Like maybe your boy got married, like you're the
Your brother got married.
bridesmaid. I mean, you're the bridesmaid.
You have a
You're the
brother
best
that's
man or
married.
whatever, right? Like, so you know the intricacies of everything that went on, basically.
In that wedding, yes.
Yeah.
Was it a
And that was,
traditionally Nigerian wedding?
So the traditional wedding, again, remember I said it happens at the bride's home.
Yeah.
Because you have to go pick up the bride, right? That's the whole idea. So there's no way for the groom in any way to sort of pay for it. He just has to arrive with his stuff, his money, whatever he's going to use to bail the woman. But as far as as far as that process is over, every wedding that happens after that, as far as I understand, from the dress of the bride to the suit to all that stuff to the paying for the MC, the musicians, the meal, the drinks, the blah, blah, blah. All that budget, as far as I understand, it's the young guys that pay for it.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
As this is eye-opening for me.
Not really.
Interesting.
Usually,
I know
it's,
that in the
it's
West,
families that like put money together and.
I know in the
Sort it
West
out.
that the what do you call it? The
Bride's father.
the bride's
Yeah, but I don't
father.
think bride's father is going to pay for the guy's suit, and I think it's just the overheads for the wedding, like say reception, venue, all of that, church.
No, money still comes out from everybody's pocket at the end of the day.
Fair enough.
The bulk of it.
Bride
Like
siblings.
I'm not speaking from experience, guys.
How's your situation working?
Everybody.
Everybody's
Every
pitching in.
goddamn body. Well, I'm the last, and then like so all my siblings, my family, everybody.
Spending
And
money.
yeah, and his family. But not his siblings because they're all younger, but like his uncles, aunties, everybody.
Oh, they can't tax the young guys.
Why not?
They're like 13.
Man, they better bring that pocket money.
Bring that 5K a week.
Close knit though, like the two families. It seems like you're meshing well.
Yeah, we are meshing. Yeah. Funny enough, yeah, we are. My mom and like his mom went out recently. They went to shop, everything. It's kind of cute. It's nice, yeah.
Alright, just a side note. By the way, we got Critical sitting in all the way from Kenya.
Wow, you're so excited.
What's going on?
Shout out to boy
He's around
Critical.
for a while, so he can be on the podcast before he leaves.
Oh, okay, alright. We're going to see you here again, by the way. Thanks. Alright, so what's next? You said you wanted to bring something up.
Robert Mugabe. So Luz asked the question. He said,
I say, how am I sure the coup is not staged? And you're like, what's your question again?
I said staging a coup is what the term is,
Okay.
right? So are you asking if there's
No, just
actually
ask me what I
coup
mean
being
when I
staged?
said.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
I'm asking you what you mean.
Okay.
I'm
So
in the
what
middle
I
of
meant,
asking you what you mean.
You know,
as
you can
ask
just
me
say,
to ask
what did you mean by that? And I'll explain to you.
Yes. So I'm trying to explain to you the difference between the two because,
No,
again, as I said,
that's
the
not your
term-
place. Just ask me, what do you
My
mean?
days,
and I'll
you
explain
guys.
to you what I said.
You just said to me that that's not your place.
It's not your place to explain to me what I said.
I'm trying to explain to you what I want to know.
Which is, what do I mean, right?
So can I explain to you what I want to know?
This nigga's too much. Anyways, what I was saying
of you.
with staging is I woke up to a theory. I'm in a WhatsApp group and there's a theory that maybe this coup is Mugabe
Staging a coup.
acting like there's a coup going on. That's where staging came in the conversation. Do you understand? Are you with me now? Right? Yeah. So maybe there really isn't, because I don't know that anybody's crazy enough to want to
So you're
overthrow
wondering
me.
if the staging of the coup is staged.
Yeah.
Wow.
Couples therapy might be a good idea.
For both of you, I think it would be great. I think you can really.
Closet homosexual.
Anyways, I was
But
like,
but you jumped way out with that. Like I was just trying to ask this question, and you just like what? Ask me what I.
who did all that?
Are you going through some like? You want to talk to us? We're family. We're here for you, Luce.
As I was saying, guys, I don't know if anybody's crazy enough. I mean, but the more news that we get out of Harare or whatever, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But Mugabe, you know, there's this gist about he's trying to make his wife succeed him.
Really? I thought he arrested her.
No, I think
And
he's
his children.
positioning. I think he's positioning her to be the next president of.
So that was the
Zimbabwe.
root of the question.
Yeah. So my thing is, I don't know that because they said the military guy said it's a coup to weed out some people in the Mugabe government.
Maybe
Right.
Mugabe.
No, they said this.
Some people, I'm not gonna say who.
They said some. They made it seem like some people that are causing. You know, they worded it somehow, but I'm like, once there's a coup, they cut the head off first. So
This head gotta go.
hey man,
He's been there.
hey,
Alright.
it's been there
So
since
what-
1980. Have
You
you?
see why words are so important. Like I'm relentless, Abby.
What?
You see, you use the word. You said his wife succeeding him, which is not the normal usage of the word succeed, right? But it's correct in the sentence. And as middle ground, what we're trying to do to you guys, kids, is talk about, context of words, of phrasing, all that stuff. Which is why it was so important to me when you said staging a coup, for me to clarify and inform the youth that staging a coup is the term, and we were asking about the staging being staged, but you sort of hurt my feelings.
I just want you to know on behalf of everybody here that we don't give a fuck. We really don't. Next.
When you say you don't give a fuck,
guys. Okay, so basically,
Wow.
Nnamdi Kanu has been accused of stealing IPOB funds.
How much this deal?
I think you need to clarify. what IPOB stands for.
that's hilarious.
I just call it IPOB, fam.
But clarify what it stands for.
What's it stand for?
Isn't it International
Something people of Biafra,
yeah.
I think. I don't know what the I stands for.
International Public.
Will it be-
Wait, what? Yeah, but how much did it steal?
Independent people of Biafra.
Independent people of Biafra.
Okay. Let me check how much he stole. But like, what are your thoughts, though?
Like, has it been accused or like, is there,
Evidence, facts.
is this just gist?
Bro, apparently he has been shut down as he has been
Head of.
as
IPOB.
the director or something like that of Radio Biafra. Like they actually cut him off proper.
He's full of. I feel like.
Yes.
I'm so
replaced.
confused. Like, he was the main guy in the IPOB organization, right?
It was the face.
He was the face, not the main guy.
Face main guy.
So now they've cut him off.
They've replaced him, fam.
With who? Who's the new guy?
I can't
Some
remember
guy.
his name.
Somebody
Some
will
guy.
come up now.
I don't think he
He'll
was
surface.
particularly the most honest person in the first place anyway, so.
Oh, you know him like that?
No, that's the
Yeah, but
general. I'm going by gist.
Do these guys really
This
have
is
money
not
like that
gist.
to the point where their leader is? So they are trying to start a new country, but the country hasn't started, but there's corruption already.
When you're from Nigeria, your system.
The country hasn't started, but the economy is already. Wow. How much is still? Do you have information on that? How much was he
Okay, so
accused of
somebody. Okay, what's it called?
Is that a
I'm
fact?
hearing now. Okay, I'm reading now that Kanu private. This is a quote. Kanu privately collected 14 million pounds and another 22
From
million
who?
dollars to purchase landed properties abroad in his name and that of his father, Igwe Israel Kanu, in a clear case of monkey they walk, baboon they chop.
Wow, they got it like that?
Yo, I swear to God, this is the
My
quote.
issue is not even that he stole it. My issue
Why
is
is that not your issue?
Wait. My issue is that Biafra can actually have access to such funds.
14 million pounds. Is that what you said?
And
I mean-
$22 million.
Yeah, I can see that. If they were talking billions, I'll be scared, but I can see 14 million pounds and 22 million.
This is what he stole.
Jesus.
And it took them time to actually find out, which means they have this stuff.
They have a stash.
It's like, bro,
You're some of the most enterprising people in Nigeria. So.
that will buy you mercenaries, buy you, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I was driving here today listening to the radio and they said something about the, what's it called, confiscated a stash of weapons coming into the country for IPOB from whatever.
Jesus.
And I'm like, man, I don't even know where this is going, but
It's just time to leave this country, you know?
and go where?
Somewhere else, fam.
Yeah,
Canada. Canada is good. Canada is.
Australia is fine.
Yeah.
Australia is not fine, no.
It's fine, man.
Some
They-
rattlesnakes and stuff.
We gotta stay
Fam.
here and fight for this country, man.
Right now, it's like this country is fighting for us.
For this one.
Fighting for us. It's not fighting for us.
Because, man,
When you
Nigeria
say
is trying to
fighting for
kill
us,
you.
do you mean the country's on our side and it wants to see us?
Oh my God.
Just want to understand what you're saying.
no, I don't want you to understand it. Okay?
Fair enough.
Alright, cool.
Okay, guys, let's move on to something else.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you very much.
What do you
I
guys
appreciate
think
it.
about this whole Bobrisky case? Now, I'm not sure he was actually arrested for being gay, but what I'm saying is
this one.
people are actually very cool with the fact that they believe he was arrested for being gay. Like, they're cool with it. They feel like gay people should be arrested. So, what are your thoughts?
This is. I don't know that that's the popular consensus. That's.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know that.
I
I understand that there's a lot of hypocrisy in Nigeria when it comes to this whole sexual orientation and homosexuality and this, that, and the third, right? But I don't know. First of all, I don't care whether I was arrested or not. If he was arrested because he is gay or he claims he's gay or whatever, I don't know is he really gay? I don't know for a fact.
I heard it came out, but I don't know
But
where
the
he-
scenario is people are okay with the fact that he was arrested because he's gay. That's what she's asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, we all know that there's a law that says gay people should do 14 years or whatever in jail, right? So within the law, they arrested him. Yeah, the law worked, but that law in itself is what needs changing, and it baffles me. Like yesterday, I was listening to this radio station and they were doing this handover, right? And it baffles me that people are so. If the gay person is Nigerian, the hypocrisy drives me crazy. If the gay person is Nigerian, like they just did the Fashion Week thing, and they had this catwalk coach.
Miss J?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
he
him.
was in Nigeria.
Love him.
And everybody and their mama was queuing up to take pictures
Yeah,
with this guy.
yeah,
and this
yeah.
guy is out of the closet in the streets gay. Right? And they paid him to come to Nigeria and be a celebrity and take pictures, right? But we are dragging Bobrisky on the street, or we are dragging, which it just, the hypocrisy reeks of, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. It's really crazy.
My issue is
Staying out of this one.
So, well, are you
Yeah, go
staying
ahead,
out
the
of there as
issues,
well?
it's fine.
So, okay, what
No. Hold on.
Okay, my issue with the law is you can't prove it without
Breaking another
approaching human rights.
So you're okay if you can prove it. You're okay.
No, you can't prove the law without breaking the law. So it's a useless.
Breaking another law.
Yeah.
Amnesty International.
Yeah, but the question is if you could prove it without breaking a law.
That's somebody that's gay should go to jail.
Yeah. Are you okay with the punishment?
I'm indifferent.
So you
I don't know
mind?
that somebody should be
I'm
punished
indifferent.
for their. You're indifferent about it.
Like,
No, I
it's
think.
not my cup, not my
I think. Listen, man. As long as it's not bothering nobody, it's not a nuisance to society. Leave him, let him express himself sexually how he wants to in the confines of his.
Public display of
or
homosexuality, marriage.
That's what the law says.
Actually says.
Public displays of
Yeah,
homosexuality.
of homosexuality, or you get married, or you aid and abet in marriage, or whatever. Or
Okay,
you're
that brings
involved-
nuance to it.
No, it's not public displays. It's that if you have sex with someone of the same sex,
You're going to
you're
jail.
going to jail.
Let me Google the law.
Please let's look up that law because
Guys,
You can Google
staying
the law.
out of this one. Guys, I beg, man. You know,
But I don't. I feel like okay. Everyone is saying okay. In the Bible, it says this and that. Okay, sure, cool.
the Bible says a bunch of stuff that we don't that we have modified for
It also
2017.
says stuff about adultery. So like, why isn't everybody going to jail? I'm confused.
I just realized that
That's the law.
my views on so many things are not for public.
Jesus.
Yeah. So what's this?
Yeah, it says section 5(1) entry into same-sex marriage, contract, or civil union, 14 years imprisonment. Registering, operating, or participating in gay clubs, societies, and organizations, or directly or indirectly making public show of a same-sex amorous relationship in Nigeria, 10 years imprisonment. Administering, witnessing, abetting, or aiding the solemnization of a same-sex marriage or civil union, or supporting the registration, operation, and sustenance of gay clubs, societies, organizations, processions, or meetings in Nigeria, 10 years imprisonment. So I think, this is, this doesn't say if you are gay.
So you can be gay, just don't be gay outside.
Don't rub it in our face.
Wait.
their face.
From what I understand, the first one says entering into a same-sex marriage, contract, or civil union.
Like,
A civil union is still that's what they call it in England, a civil partnership.
Okay, so basically you can be gay, just be gay in your house.
Yeah.
so then
That
how are they
gives
going
us a lot
to
of,
wait?
like-
Chill. This is confusing because what I read a couple of months back, right, was that these people broke into like a hotel or something where
Yeah.
people were, where gay people were, and then they arrested them.
Yeah, they were
So-
in a public.
Is that if you're in a hotel, is it public?
I guess that's a gay society now. That they would call that a gay
Yeah,
club or
Yeah,
whatever.
if the hotel is notorious for
Yeah.
that kind of activity. So yeah, they have a technicality there too. Yeah, I get it.
That's probably
Alright.
one of the reasons why they haven't arrested Bobrisky, because he hasn't been seen.
So
doing
okay,
it.
now was he arrested or not?
He was arrested, but he wasn't arrested for being
He
gay.
was
What was he
not-
arrested for? Do we know?
I don't know, but I saw him back cooking yesterday. So
You know, Bobrisky is low-key one of the biggest celebrities in Nigeria right now.
yeah, it's quite he has international pull.
He has international pool.
Pull.
Yeah, how so?
Like many people know him. Many non-Nigerians
Outside
Nigerians outside Nigeria, non-Nigerians, Africans.
Man, the hypocrisy surrounding this gay thing is really pissing me off, man. That's just my only problem with it. Like, I want to ask you a question. I think there was a time where Bobrisky was supposed to speak at a seminar or whatever,
Oh,
and
yeah,
people
then
started pulling
somebody
out.
pulled
People
out
started
of it,
saying
yeah.
they're not going to go, and so how is it that the rules don't apply when it's a white guy or an American coming to Nigeria that is openly gay? How is it that the same rules don't apply? Why don't I see people saying, man, that guy, nah.
You know, Nigerians think that like let the West do their thing.
Yeah, but he's coming
I
here.
don't think it's a Nigerian thing.
No,
It is a
but-
Nigerian thing.
Even like Dubai, the rules that apply to their citizens, they don't really enforce for people coming.
They always
Yeah,
say,
but it's not a rule. It's this guy is gay in Lagos. Fuck him. This guy is gay in New York. Oh, welcome. Come take a selfie. They are both gay.
yeah, but they think that Nigeria, in Africa, we have African values, and that the West's influence shouldn't come on our people.
You keep making my point.
I know, but I'm just saying that's the logic behind it. The logic behind this is that you think
That logic is super
white
flawed.
people and Americans or Westerners can be gay and
Yeah,
that's
but they
their
shouldn't.
lifestyle.
We
But
shouldn't
that-
celebrate them here. They can be gay there. What I don't understand is when we chastise our own, then we celebrate the same people, fly them here first class, stay in the same thing happened when Richard Quest was here.
Is Richard Quest
Yeah,
is
it's
gay?
openly
right?
gay.
Yeah. So it's just
Everyone
the
went
hypocrisy
mad.
is crazy. It's really crazy.
I was going to say that the fashion industry is the most likely to be what's the word? Accepting. Yeah.
We had leaders of industries queuing up to do dinner with Richard Quest
I
to
know.
have that conversation, and this guy is openly gay. But they were cool with that because he's CNN or because he's a white guy. Or I mean, like if they want to, my thing is if you are gay, since our values say no to same sex, right? It should be wholesome, so you can be gay there, live your life, best of luck. But if you come to Nigeria, we're going to
Wrong
treat
use of the
you.
word wholesome. Proceed.
Oh my gosh.
That's not what wholesome means.
Okay. What does wholesome mean? Educate us, please.
Wholesome means
Pure.
pure and good and stuff like that. I
Okay.
think what you're trying to say that it should be like we should be, what's a better word? We should stick to our values no matter what happens.
I think
I'll
Emma
come
is
on, I'll
just
look for a word for
you're just guilty because you came late.
What?
You just feel guilty because you
Let
came
him go.
late.
Can we talk about something, please? I really want to talk about this.
You don't talk about
Do we
this.
do we talk about the shaming of 1 minute men on this podcast already?
We've
Yes,
talked
yes.
about it like 500
Proceed,
times.
proceed. Sorry. It was wrong usage of the word also. This is what I do here, guys. All right? I don't want to get in trouble today.
Okay.
Everything I see on this podcast, you people out there attack me. You hurt me.
Because you're attacking people on the podcast.
Who have I attacked on the podcast?
Wow.
Who? I've never attacked any single person. on this
Okay, okay.
All right, that's
we
cool.
Attacked, we're married.
podcast. What? Oh, wow. Bars.
Okay, wow. Okay, so let's move on to the EMA and Afrima Awards. Did you guys catch them?
Oh,
all?
Is
EMA.
Afrima not like the A at the end? Is it not awards? Doesn't it stand for awards?
Wow, you're doing an MI right now. Just let it go.
Sorry.
What? Why would you?
But aren't there like
What's
two
your
Afrima
point?
awards? There's
Yeah,
one with a
there's one
double
with a
M
double
and there's
M.
one with a single M. I think so.
Wow. Trust us.
I
Apparently.
don't have the answers.
Yeah, I think I've seen something like that. There's like two
Yeah,
of them.
yeah,
Abi?
yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. But Davido came out and said the Afrima Awards used to peel.
Peers.
He used to peel.
That's what he said. He used to be.
Used to peel.
He said he was just shading them.
Quoting
and
from
stuff. Like, he doesn't really care about the Afrima because
Oh, he said they peel.
So
But he
basically,
wants something.
what he said was, I don't give a fuck about your work because it's low quality. Basically, in a nutshell.
They pay.
Basically.
Oh, as in it peel. Oh, the actual award peels. How many awards have you gotten that peel?
Wow.
The
Wow.
concept is
Way
like
to
that.
further the
None.
shades.
I appreciate every award that's ever been given to me.
Wow.
I love you guys.
Oh, I want to talk about something. Are we done?
Yeah, let's go.
You guys see Chocolate City's tweet at Kiss Daniel? And
Yes.
his response.
Did he really say God forbid?
He didn't say go
No,
for
he
me.
didn't say go.
He
Put
went,
that.
he went like this.
Yeah.
So where did some people come up with the God forbid?
We're not going to feed that energy on this show. They're looking for publicity. They're going to get it somewhere else.
So they made it up.
Yes,
They
of
made
course
it
now.
up, yeah.
Wow! Wow! Y'all niggas gifted with a photoshopping. I don't know nothing about that. I be really shopping. Like, wow. So somebody went and photoshopped. I'll get them now. This is my moment. Oh my God, that's terrible. I know Kiss Daniels is one of the most just level-headed, funny, humorous people. So when I saw it, I was like, oh.
Like, why would he say that? That's
Yeah,
so
but-
random.
But I didn't take it personal or anything, you know.
What's the story? Like, he left his label? Like,
Yeah, he left his label and he started up his own label. And so, like, we were trying to be funny on Chocolate
okay, that was
City.
you guys?
Yeah, Chocolate City was trying to be funny. And we were like, hey, big head, you know how
When I saw it, I laughed. I knew there was going to be a backlash, but it was funny.
It was just
funny. It was funny.
banter.
Yeah, I thought his answer was funny too because I saw the head.
I didn't see the answer. I just saw the
He just went like this.
screen
He put
grabs
the
where
emoji
somebody
like-
said "God forbid" or whatever.
No, he didn't say God forbid.
But who made that Photoshop thing? Like that person is a job, man. Like
The first place,
worked.
the first place that we saw it was
Was it Cracks TV?
Cracks TV.
hey man, shout out to them.
But
I hope they made somebody's day with that laugh.
I don't know where they got
I'm
it from.
pretty sure they did.
Right.
But
They
anyways, I mean, what do you guys think about him leaving his former label worldwide to create his own worldwide to come up with his new one? Is it called Flyboy?
Yeah, Flyboy.
Entertainment or something. Yeah. So what do you guys
Pro
think?
with the facts.
I mean, hey man. At some point, if he feels like he wants to branch out on his own and do that, as long as it's all cool on that end, hey man.
They didn't have any issues.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm
Just,
saying. That it
like,
doesn't
his
seem like there's any
contract
issues.
Yeah.
It seems like it was a handshake. Or maybe he saw his contract out. Hey man, guys, I want to go do my own thing. Peace and love.
but
And you
there's
can't have a
some-
problem with
I don't
that.
really have an opinion on this. to be honest.
It's now that Nigerians really were beefing G Worldwide for not like allowing Kiss Daniel do collaborations. Apparently,
When you say not allowing,
was
that's
their-
what
it was
I
their
said.
strategy.
Apparently,
They
it
said
was a
apparently
strategy.
like
No
people
collab.
couldn't feature
Feature
him
him.
feature him. Sorry.
on their songs.
I think it worked for him.
that's news.
What
because
was
he
their
has
what was
made
their
hits,
approach?
man.
Like what's the logic behind the strategy?
Doesn't water down the brand.
Positioning, yeah. And then he has more time to focus on his own stuff.
I don't know about the second point, but the first one, yeah, I kind of get it.
Brand positioning.
Okay.
But wouldn't a way to get around that just be like
Selected features.
selective like
But-
have the label okay.
Yeah, but then you
Anybody that
you know
you're
how this industry works. You start
Yeah.
burning bridges. Like, oh, you did Wendy's
You did-
record
you did
and
with-
mine. Like, really?
Oh, that's
To be honest, I
I'll
mean
get
it's
you in 2
fair.
years.
He's successful. So
Yeah, but I mean, you're not gonna be successful ever. You're gonna need somebody one day.
I know, but I'm saying now it seemed like it worked.
Yeah, I mean, he's a hit maker. Like, he has made jams.
Yeah.
He has made jams. So, I mean, whatever they were trying to do, I think they succeeded.
They
at
did.
it. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amen.
I think it's a success story.
But
No controversy. He's been on the label. G Worldwide did a great job for him. As far as we know, and I mean, obviously they did a good job for him, and as far as we know, he's benefited, and it's his time to now take it to the next level by himself. So
yeah, but do you think the same tactics would work for the other label members?
Who are the other label members?
Sugar Boy is talented.
Sugar Boy is super talented.
Yeah, so
Boy.
I think
But I mean,
Is it
you
just
don't
Sugar
know.
Boy?
I don't think is a one plan works for all. That's not how this industry works. So I mean, I don't know. He'll put out the records, he'll work them, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Who else apart from Sugar Boy?
I only know Sugar Boy
There's-
as the
there's one
other
other guy I
artist
heard on
on the
YouTube.
label.
But I don't know his name.
I don't
And
know,
then
I don't know
There's
that
DJ
person.
Shabzy, I believe.
DJ
Shabzy
Shabzy
is on
is
the
signed
label?
as a
Yeah, I think
think
I
so. I
don't
don't
know if
have
he's
facts.
affiliated, but I know he's their guy. So I don't know.
I don't have the facts.
You guys, McMill is in prison.
yeah.
yeah, man.
Everyone is like going out to like
Protest.
Yeah.
They did a rally
Actually-
the other day in Philly,
Okay, I
right?
don't have the facts.
Yeah.
But I saw a tweet that said that they were actually looking into the judge that.
No, obviously that's happening. They've raised enough of a hoopla about it.
yeah.
That because from what I've read, I can't verify this. It's like she's
on the way.
she's heavy-handed first of all, and secondly, she's just on him.
Smashing the guy.
Like I think they said something about
Not in that way.
No, they're not smashing or nothing like that. Come on, man. I think they said something about her asking him to remake a Boyz II Men song and shout her out on the record. Like,
What?
there were many
What?
unnecessaries
Yeah.
in this situation.
Well, I mean, today I want to have the same skepticism for her that I have for him. So I think that, if I've had a judge for 6-7 years, it's possible that over time we've joked.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mick, are you going to do this? Blah, blah, blah. And now because he's fighting for his life, he's going to bring all those things out as accusations against her.
Did he violate his probation?
He did 5 times.
But there were technical
yeah,
violations.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
A blatant violation is say your piece comes back dirty, right? You are not leaving your parole officer or your probation officer. They are calling the cops. You are going to jail, right? Technical violation is say the airport incident.
What incident?
where there was a fight. So the news reported McMill got in a fight at the airport.
Also, but he wasn't in the
Right.
fight.
And then later on, upon investigation, they were like, he was actually breaking up a fight. But you are not supposed to be in that situation at all in the first place while you're on probation. That is a technical violation. You feel me? So they said it was technical violations. He popped a wheelie in Harlem on a bike for kids or whatever. Then I think he got tooth surgery or something, some surgery, and he got hooked on Percocets. So he had to go to rehab or something to get weaned off them. And I think they said he took permission from the judge. So it's a lot of he said, she said.
Wait, he can't go to rehab when he's on.
No,
You're not
your
supposed to take
probation
permission
officer and your judge need to always know. He can't even go out of town for shows unless they okay it.
Okay, so it's interesting, this whole idea of technical violation.
Oh my.
No, but I'm agreeing with him because Luz actually just taught me something I didn't know, right? So I think he may have had some technical violations, which would be the failing of a drug test, because what they're saying is that technical violation is something that is not a crime by itself. It's only a crime when you're in violation. So I think that the wheelie thing he did is a crime.
Is it?
It
No,
is.
Willie?
Yes, it's a crime. You're
For a
not
normal
allowed to
person.
do that. It's against the law. Well, that's what the crime is, Abi.
Okay.
It's against the law. And then the fights thing also, he was arrested for being part of rubber, which are crimes. The rest of them, so funnily, failing a drug test is a technical violation because you failing a drug test is not a crime. You may not get a job, but you're not going to jail for failing the drug test. If you're caught with drugs, that's
a
different.
crime.
That's a crime, right? But if you took drugs and no one knew and you're no longer in the setting, now that's technical. If you miss your probation meeting,
That's
it's
technical.
not a crime. That's a technical violation. So I think he did have a lot of technical failures, but probably a mixture of the two. But anyway, I mean, I guess the whole thing Joe Budden has been saying is that these guys got to be smarter, man. You know what I mean?
And that I agree with totally.
XXX Tentacion
that
and
guy.
the fight
and
and
the
the whole
Migos.
Migos thing, and it's like these guys just have to be smarter because the law is not here for jokes, man. It's very, very unlikely that they're going to rescind his
It's 2 years he got,
his
right?
violation,
2 to 4.
his per sentence.
2 to 4
But
years.
are you following the XXX Temptation?
How do you pronounce that guy's name?
Triple extentation or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Triple X Temptation.
I've never said his name in my life. This is the first time, so.
Tentacion.
XXX Tentacion.
Fantastic.
Tentacion.
See, we the
Like
wavy
French.
kids. You know what it is? We out here, baby. Wavy.
XXX Tentacion.
Tentation.
Tentation.
Are you sure that's how you say it?
It's like French. Tentation.
He's whining you, don't mind him.
Okay, guys, so.
But sorry,
are
to
you
the
following?
McMill
Apparently he
thing,
got
right?
stabbed. Huh?
To the McMill thing, I heard that his probation officer recommended no jail time. The prosecution attorney recommended no jail time.
So what
But
happened?
she now said
But
that-
the judge was just like, yeah, I'm going to send you to jail.
But
when you're
another
done with
thing
jail.
is, like, if she's been a judge for a few years or something, maybe she thinks that he could do better. Or
He's been on
whatever, so
probation for 11 years.
Jehovah.
11
Yeah,
years.
apparently since he was 19.
Since he was 19. He caught the case when he was 19 and he's been on probation 11 years.
That is.
I think she just likes his
stressful.
company.
I think so. Because
Is she what?
I remember a
Just
clip.
likes his company.
I remember a clip that McMill was complaining like
She's
he
probably
can't.
disappointed in him as well.
Yeah, but for 11 years. He said he can't take his son to Disneyland without another adult saying it's okay. So those are some of the frustrations. Like, this is what Lil Duval was saying some on Instagram the other day. Like, man, people need to be careful with crimes and their credit. Like, something you do when you're 16 can be fucking up your life till you're like
After.
50.
Did you guys know McMill had a son?
Yeah.
No, but I don't really know anything about McQueen.
I didn't know that shit.
He has a son.
Yeah, I think so. I think just one.
So, anyways.
That's rare these days, anyway. So
Yeah, triple. That's what?
just one.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's rare that he has just one son.
Usually they're
Triple
like,
X got stabbed, guys, by the Migos, apparently, according to him.
the
Triple
Migos,
X
3 of them
Temptation.
stabbed him.
The Migos.
Did they take turns or it was 3
Stumped
knives?
him, not stabbed.
No, I saw, he said that, he quotes, this nigga stabbed me in the knee. So, and he said he was in a fight with the Migos.
No, Migos
Does this
went,
person
Migos
have to
went their
speak English?
cars. Migos went their cars.
So who stumped him? Their boys, entourage or whatever. Where did this happen? When did this happen?
video of what's his name? One of them running up the stairs, and you're like, oh, this nigga running.
No, so basically he got beat up he snitched to the game, told everybody that he got stumped out, and then saw Takeoff somewhere shopping, and was walking behind him with the camera. Like, this is like now where civilians are. Walking way behind him with the camera, like, yo, this nigga pussy, blah, 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 blah. But I think that boy's headed
What does he do?
towards some trouble.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
What's his record? What's the record?
Apparently, he makes good music. Apparently.
Yeah, what's the song?
He did numbers, for example.
Is that who is the person that said all his friends I did?
That's Uzi.
That's Uzi.
Uzi
Wow.
Vert, my man.
No, this
Apologies.
Tentacion guy or whatever. What's the song? What's the record?
Yeah, I think he does DSTV installation.
No, but seriously, like apparently he's
2 years
I'm
later
joking.
from now, let me tell you exactly what's
I'm
going to
joking.
happen.
No,
You're going to be in.
That was a joke.
You're going to be at a festival.
That was a joke.
He's going to walk in and be like, yo, Chillz, I really love your music. But you guys are going to be vibing. Somebody's going to bring up the podcast. You're going to try to speak over it. He's going to be like, no, let me check out your podcast. You used to do podcast? Wow, I love podcasts, man. Let me check out. He's going to go to this episode. You're going to be there like, yo,
That's
so
how you
bro,
get
yeah, I'm going to do this later. He's going to be like, no,
That
man,
was
I'm
a
so
joke.
interested. And he's going to hear his name. He's going to be like, wow, you spoke about me. And then
That
he
was a
you
joke,
said he was
guys.
a DSTV. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell him DSTV.
You took this shit
Okay, so
way
what
too
song
far.
does he have
Too far.
that we should know?
Yeah,
It's going to happen.
And he has this really big song.
Yeah, which I don't know the record, so
Yeah,
I told Banky, but Banky has a line. You can be no umbrella, girl. Let my love drown you. Be my Rihanna. I will never
Tim makes it. What the fuck are you doing?
I was not the truth.
Bruh, who said that?
Right?
Sing the
Banky
I don't know
W
anything he said.
on Feeling in My Heart, yeah.
Yeah.
And I told him, you're gonna run into Chris Brown. You and Chris Brown are gonna be hanging out. Chris Brown's gonna open to you like he did never really touch Rihanna, you know, blah blah blah. You guys are gonna have a moment, you know, and then he's gonna be like, yo, let me listen to some of your music. Banky's gonna be like, trying to skip past that
Did
song.
he actually meet
He's
Chris
gonna
Brown?
be like, I'm sure he did when Chris Brown was in Nigeria, but he's gonna be like, let me like they'll have a real moment where he'll be like, yo, you know, just out here, black man just trying to make it. I had to confess to the crime. I didn't really do it. Banky be like, I feel you, bro. You know what I mean? Then you hear that song, you be like, yo, this is my favorite shit, man. I just want to hear this song and listen to it and hear that line and be disappointed.
Except that Chris Brown actually did it, so you know.
How do you know?
Did you watch the documentary?
Yeah, where he said that she attacked him too. Yes, I'm aware. They attacked each other.
Yeah.
So,
So
two of them should get jail time.
How do you know that he
Maybe
did
both
it?
of them should have been
he
banned.
didn't say he didn't do it, huh?
I'm asking, should both of them have been
Banned.
Analyzed.
Yeah, they should have
Yeah,
been
especially
banned
since we're
from
trying to tear down toxic masculinity.
Absolutely.
And this
She
whole
should have
idea
gone to jail
men
too.
are stronger
I
than
think
women.
that as a standalone event, you can say yes, both of them should have done whatever. Chris Brown has threatened to kill Karuchi afterwards, and he has stalked her.
No, we're talking about
We're
one.
talking about
No,
Chris
yeah,
Brown
but
and
he's a
Rihanna's
problematic person.
Okay,
That's
but
all.
Rihanna should have
Forget
gone to
that.
jail.
We're talking
I
about
said that. I said
Okay.
I literally
Yeah,
said
but don't-
as
no.
a
Yeah,
standalone
that's
event.
all we're
Okay, that's all. No, we don't want to know if he's a
We're not
problematic person or
talking
not.
about
This is that toxic femininity we're talking about.
There's no
Shit,
toxic
that-
femininity. He's a problematic
that.
person.
No, he's not.
As
No,
a
we just asked you.
standalone- as a
She put her
standalone-
hands on him, he
That's
puts his hands on her. Two of them should sleep in jail. End of.
Can you see the wave? When you lean in, your wave is
All right,
significantly
got
larger
you.
than ours. So,
Got you.
yeah, I haven't seen that. So
Okay, guys. So Eminem dropped a record
Volume of
featuring Beyonce. Eh?
Wait, okay.
Walking on water.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God. What do you guys think?
I haven't listened to it.
You haven't listened.
I caught the end of it.
I can't sing.
I caught the end of it on radio, and I think what he's talking about on the record is he's not the Eminem he once was, or I think that's the whole gist of his verses.
yeah.
Like I'm human or whatever.
M will be
Is the
fine.
song nice?
Both M's will be fine.
Is the song nice?
Yo, Beyonce's
I
beat is
mean-
mad good. I love Beyonce's.
The-
But
the
is
who-
the song problematic in any way? Because it seemed like some people
Yo,
were saying
Beyonce's
that.
beat was like.
Because it seemed like some people were saying that Beyonce shouldn't have been on it or something.
Why not?
I don't know. I just saw some chatter on like Twitter and they were saying, what did they say?
Niggas
That
say
they said that
anything they want on
Jay-Z
social media.
They said Jay-Z convinced her to do the song, and then somebody was saying,
Wow, they were in the room with them, huh?
No, apparently,
no, apparently he
that
did
actually
convince her
didn't
to do the
convince
song. But then they were
How
not
do you guys
saying,
know this? I want to just know how you guys
It's news. It actually.
Both ends will be fine.
Yeah, but I want to know how you guys know that Jay-Z convinced her to do the record.
Because
Social
it's
media.
in the news, fam.
You know how gist comes around.
I think somebody I can't remember who said it,
But anyway, they
somebody
were
said
basically
it
saying that
on their team.
like
She shouldn't have done
she
the
shouldn't have
record.
done. But I was thinking,
She shouldn't have done the record.
what's wrong with the song?
I think the record is meh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Look,
Ooh, hey.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say something that's gonna like put me in trouble again.
Yo.
Yeah,
Let me speak now.
No, I'm not. I
used to be.
really care about you.
I used to be, and I think he's not. I mean, obviously he's older. He's made a bunch of money, but he's not Eminem. That's
I did not like his flow on the record.
And we'll
me
be
too.
fine.
I hated it actually.
Okay,
I
then why
just
did you guys just say that?
No, I was trying to see. I can't say I hated it when that's what he was telling me on the record,
Yeah.
right? What he was telling me on the record is that I'm not the guy that made Lose Yourself and made all these excellent technical rap records anymore. I'm not that guy anymore, right?
Genius. I think I have one more song to record for my album. That's genius to say. I may be whack now.
Really, in as many words, that's what he was saying. Like, I'm not that guy.
struggling.
Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm
So
not
as
that
you hear
guy.
this song,
I don't
about me
walk on water
struggling,
anymore. Exactly.
You say I'm struggling,
Yeah.
get it. You see my point.
Yeah, I get it's quite hard to critique him now. Because it's just like, I do not like the flow. I just really don't like the. I really don't. The only part I liked was where Beyonce was singing. I was like, okay, that's it.
I caught a video on Twitter where somebody looked Beyonce singing the hook for 4 minutes. I was like, that's the version of the song. And I thought it was mad petty, but it was so funny.
Yo, I've seen someone do
Because
that.
when the record dropped, right, like an hour later I was on Twitter and the whole blah blah blah. So I just saw like, then I was listening, then the hook,
Started again.
and I'm like, then I read the caption and she was like, after Beyonce, there's nothing else to listen to. I'm just like, come on, man, it's Eminem's song. Don't do that.
No,
Somebody
but
has said that about one of our Nigerian artists before.
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, but some people are like, oh, this is how legends do it.
No.
Oh, come on.
Hey man, I mean, there's going to be
No, it's a
different
girl.
opinions all over
said,
the place.
They said that they should cut out her part of the song, even though she's the owner of the song, and they should leave the guy that she featured. They should just leave his.
You know
Was
somebody,
the guy that she featured Wizkid.
No.
Okay.
you know somebody who has a career like that,
Wonder
low
Boy.
key, French Montana.
Honestly.
He makes very good music, but his parts of the song are usually the weakest parts of the song. But it's a
I'm
good
not a
song.
huge fan of his. So.
It's a very good song. He does it over and over
I'm
again.
going to meet French Montana. He's going to be like, I
Have you
love
guys-
podcasts. Do you have one by any chance? Let me see episode 12. What episode is this?
14.
Wow.
might be
That's
sick.
what happens when you don't retweet. But anyways, guys, have you guys listened to any EPs lately? No? Did you
Sam
not
Smith.
EP?
Can we talk about tithing, guys? And
Oh
freeze?
my days. Did you see what I tagged you in?
But
No.
Maybe on Sunday or something. It was God. It was some kind of, you know how that
You are bothering God today.
No, not the atheist guy. You know the argument that we're having in the office about the existence of God and tithing and stuff like that. There was a whole thread that someone did that like was a different
What are your views on tithing?
I don't know.
You don't know your own views on.
I don't like do what you want to do.
Okay. No.
I don't
said
feel
what-
passionate
I
about
said,
like
what are your views? You.
my personal views.
Yes.
I don't pay tithe.
Okay. That's your view.
Okay.
What's your view on it?
What are your views?
Not to the church
Who,
anyway.
me? I think as I've grown older, I was born in a Catholic family, went to a Catholic church. As I've grown older, I realized that I don't understand that whole concept of paying tithes, right? And I feel like
What do you understand about it? It's 10%.
Yep.
Take 10% of your earnings and
I give to,
give to.
right? What I don't understand about it is
Why the zero comes after the one? I'm gonna stay in this sentence.
That's
You
great.
understand what? What the word give means? Like it's so simple. Take 10% of what you have and give to the church.
okay. Are you done?
I'm done for now.
I think that 10%, they said give back to God, right? The way I see it, poor people around me every day pay somebody's fees.
Oh,
do charity. Take that 10% and be in control of how you put that back into the.
Pay it forward.
Yeah, pay it forward, basically. I don't believe in an establishment taking 10% of your earnings because I don't know.
What they're going to do.
I don't know. There's no accountability about that. Pastors have private jets right now these days, and
I mean,
all sorts
some
of what to
churches
do.
actually do.
I ain't paying for that.
Some churches do outreach stuff, and they help the poor, they feed all those. So I feel like it depends on what church you go to. If you're comfortable with giving church, that's all well and good.
Like feed.
I'm still a student. So.
A student of what?
Doesn't matter. You're tithing.
What does it matter?
Doesn't matter if you're a student or not.
So
What's your take on it?
Mine?
No, ours.
I'm trying
He's legit
to.
looking for the Bible verse.
Yeah, because it says, "Bring ye all the tithe into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house." So it's actually sort of a direct thing. It doesn't say give it to whoever. It says bring it to me. My view.
Careful.
Thank you, April. Oh my God. My view is that there's a complex issue. And what I mean by complex issue is that there are parts of churching today that I disagree with, the way churches are managed. And at the same time, there is clear directive from God with how to handle our money. You understand? And finding the balance between the two is I think a lot of young people are going to be very upset with when they look at the way pastors today are, doing things and how churches are big when down the road there's poor people, right? Stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm sort of in the middle there, man. I'm sort of in the middle. I don't want to say my real views. I don't get in trouble.
You've been getting in trouble so much lately.
My brother says that he sees God in everyone. So if he's given to XYZ person, he's actually given to God.
Does he see God in the rapist of children?
No, I mean the people that need money.
So, but you just said everyone. So he doesn't see God in everyone. He sees God in who?
Take my words out of context or get the message.
So
I'm actually just taking your words in the context.
so he shouldn't see God in a rapist because that's not a human being no more.
I'm asking him, does he see God
Okay.
in a
The
rapist
point
of children?
is
That's a human being that God
point
created.
is
Yes.
Do you see God in a rapist of children?
Yes. That's a human being that God created.
what have I
Yes.
done?
Do you see God in Hitler?
Yes. That's a human being that God created. Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You didn't hear
So
about
the
the guy
point
that...
is
So you take your money 10% and give to Hitler?
Same way I won't give it to a pastor that is flying private jet. I won't give it to Hitler.
Are those on the same level to
No.
you?
The point I'm trying to make to you is there's a reason why the pastor is God that created him too. I see God in him, but cheers, God bless you too. God will handle you the same way God will handle everybody. That's
I don't think I see God in everyone.
I do.
okay.
Because God is
Can
good.
I take that back?
For me to see God in everyone, I have to see good in everyone.
Okay.
Right?
And you don't
God
see
is
good
But
in
there's good in,
Kindness,
there's
there's
good in
good in
literally
There's a bit
everyone.
of good.
There's
in
good in everyone.
Yes,
There's a bit of
absolutely.
good in everyone.
If you stay around people long enough, the worst people...
If you
have
hang out with the
qualities.
devil right now, you'll find something you like about him.
Let
There's
me tell
good
you...
in
Let
everyone.
me tell you,
The devil is like the antithesis.
the devil also has good qualities.
What is
Like
this guy
what?
saying?
Didn't they say it was beautiful or something?
If you hang out with the worst person in the world, you see something that you be like, at least he says good morning. Yeah. Or at least, yeah, I'm telling you, you
says
see
good
something
morning.
that's
Yeah.
good about the person. There's good in everybody.
I was listening to...
Fuck out of here. Hell no. There are people that are evil.
No, there's nobody that is just evil.
Yeah, they are.
Nah, I don't.
Too complicated to be that.
I feel like
What does that
even
mean?
It means that everybody has a good side and a bad side. Everybody has like redeeming qualities. And I was listening to a podcast, right? And this guy is a bit obsessed with... He has a website where he sells murderers... Memorabilia, yeah. And basically he he became friends with a lot of them. He went to go and visit them, and he was like, oh, he's so caring, he's so understanding, he's so, like, you'll be talking about it, I'm just like,
But that doesn't change the fact that it's a stone cold killer.
yeah. So, I mean, and we may think that is sick and disgusting, but I don't doubt that.
It's just
these
like when people go on
actually-
death row and meet these people and be like, the guy is really articulate. He really.
Can we
He's still-
unpack this? Do you guys mind if I unpack this for you guys?
No,
Where's-
that's long.
Sorry, that was dumb.
No,
Can we
go
talk-
ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
unpack.
Go ahead.
Unpack.
Okay. There are things that a human being does to survive. These things are neither good nor bad. Eating, feeding, communicating, sharing information, etc. They are neither good or bad. They are just necessary for the human being. When we come to the level of good, for you to do something good, it has to be something that isn't just necessary. Like if my mom gives me food to eat and I eat the food, I'm not good for eating the food. If I make food, I'm not good for making food. If I make food for my family member and I share with them, I'm not good for doing that.
What if the food doesn't really taste good, but you eat it because you don't want to hurt her feelings?
I'm giving an example of certain things. Wait, hold on. So, for something to be good, it needs to contain certain things. It needs to have the intention of me wanting to sacrifice for someone, for me to, and I'm separating that because a human being that can walk, there's something good about that, right? It's
That can
good for a
walk
human
like
being.
walk?
Yes, just walking.
Okay.
You can look and say, hey, that is amazing that God's design, or someone that can run fast. But that is neither good nor bad.
Sorry,
It's
can I
just,
say something?
yeah.
I feel like, okay, when you're dealing with a person who needs something that is neither good or bad, for example, if I need someone to communicate with me, there are depressed people out there who need
Yeah.
a certain sort of attention that you might see, oh, this is not good or bad. But let's say someone who is considered bad does exactly what you need for you. Isn't that then considered good?
I'm so confused with what you just said.
Okay, basically, what is good or bad depends on the receiver, in my opinion. It depends on what I need.
No,
In my-
There are
in
things
my
that are
opinion.
universally.
no.
No, no. I'm talking about in what you're describing now. In my opinion, that's what I feel.